Chris Kaman is checked in for Portland. Scott dishes to Burks. He feeds it to Nova. He kicks to Scott. Shot clock at 6. The shot is off. Nice D from Lillard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Scott against Lillard. And he gets the bucket. Scott's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, both teams are scoring well, but there hasn't been much defensive resistance either.
Lillard, the pass to Kaman. Down low. Batum, good. Batum's got his first 2 points.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
1:11 left to play in the first quarter. The drive by Scott. Here's Cantor. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Cantor's got 8 points. Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
Here's Scott, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Utah shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That's good from Scott. A different look now for Portland. Robinson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Lillard. Utah also making some changes. Gobert is checked in for Cantor. Jeremy Evans comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Hood subbed in for Burks. Batum wide open. He fires. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. And Gobert kicks to Scott. From beyond the arc. Can't hit. Now Batum. 29 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. That puts them in the lead. Outside, Scott. It'll count. And it would have counted had it fallen. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second. Fairly new group here for Portland. Chris Kaman is checked in for Lopez. Aldridge comes in for Robinson. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Lillard subbed in for Steve Blake. So on the floor for Utah. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. And it's Cantor is out there with Steve Novak. And it's Scott in at the point guard. And the basket by Lillard.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
One thing that Damian Lillard has made abundantly clear in his first few seasons in the league is that he is a force when the game is in its late stages. Just steps things up in a big way every fourth quarter.
Unloads from 13. And again, it's Portland converted.
And it was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Outside, Scott. They set the pick. Passes to Cantor. Back to Scott. And it's Kaman with the rebound. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
McCollum, no good. Utah trailing here.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they've got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The drive by Scott. Blocked. And they get it back. Goes back up. Scott missing again. Now Aldridge. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And his rebounding in that game, Kevin, just tremendous. He owned the boards.
Batum wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. And a tight game here as we...
Well, Damian, Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the first half.
Welcome back, everybody. Robinson's checked in for Portland. McCollum comes in for Wesley Matthews. Then for the Jazz, Trevor Booker. He's checked in now for Enes Kanter. Jeremy Evans comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Hood subbed in for Alec Burks. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. The forwards are Batum and Thomas Robinson. And it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Scott comes in for Exeter. And now let's bring up the numbers and show you the point guards with the highest assist rate over the bench. Damian Lillard third.
And obviously assists are the name of the game at the point guard position. That's not lost on these guys. It's all about team basketball with them.
You know, Steve, the court vision all of these players possess is outstanding. That, to me, is the most important attribute an effective point guard can have, and they all have it in spades.
One-on-one here. Here's Hood, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Nicholas Batum. Some kind of performance he's been turning in and night out these past 4 or 5 weeks. He's right around 17 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And really just excellent numbers, guys. I like what we've seen from him across the board.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing at an extremely high level, and this is what you expect of a player that has so much to offer, and he's proven it. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
There's the screen. Here's Scott, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
There's been some slippage defensively here in the second half, Kevin. I mean, I'm not sure if their legs are going or what, but they've given up some easy baskets here.
McCollum kicks to Kaman. From down low. Almost, but it rolls out. Jazz leading by 16. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Thomas Robinson, once the number 5 pick in 2012, but he's bounced around a bit in his young career. He said, "I'm not going to play the victim. I'm a grown man. I didn't come into the league with the right mindset, but it's a good thing. It matured me as a person. It humbled me. I just have to play with emotion and make people know I'm on the court." Guys?
Yeah, with his hard-charging style of play, it makes sense. Thanks, Doris. And he gets it to go. 7 points for Nicholas Batum.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off. That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Pass to Kaman. Kicks it to McCollum. Lillard outside. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
The drive by Scott. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Scott's got 10.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Here's Lillard. No luck.
Great work getting in the shooter's face and then getting back to the boards to grab the rebound.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Jazz lead by 19. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a quick look.
All right, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
Jazz. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Taking a look at the Jazz. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Enes Kanter is out there with Favors, and it's Exum in at the point. And Lillard kicks to Robinson. Back to Lillard. Here's Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and
the Trailblazers making a switch here. Matthews is checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Scotty's checked in for Exum. Now here's Burks. He's covered by Matthews. Here's Scott. His three-pointers off the mark. The Trailblazers shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Lillard, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Pick it up out there.
I could use some help.
Well done.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Thomas Robinson. And a switcher also for Utah. Exum's checked in. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Matthews. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Damian Lillard. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Favors. Jeremy Evans comes in for Enes Kanter. Hood's checked in for Burks. And it's Scott in for Exum.
boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
In a long schedule with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the season, it's always good when you play a game like they have here.
A different look now for Portland. Pachulia, he's checked in for Kaman. For LaMarcus Aldridge. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Nicholas Batum. And the basket by Blake.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but there just aren't enough ticks left on the clock.
Well, Steve, it's a good run they're having now, but they just waited too long to have it.
Scott can't get it to go.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Here's O'Brien. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
On the wing, Scott, guarded by Blake. The drive by Scott. And that one's good.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Here's Blake. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Derek, what were the points of emphasis coming into your preparation for tonight?
No, we just came out playing hard. That was the whole purpose of practice yesterday. Fix what we did and